Hello, my name is Dr. Ethel Caffie-Austin, and it's indeed a pleasure to be here today to talk about gospel music and how to play gospel music. When you use the term gospel, you'll find out that quite frequently you're opening a Pandora's box because there are so many styles of black sacred music. And we're going to talk about the various styles of gospel music. We're going to talk about some spirituals. We'll talk about an anthem or hymn and how we play the music. We'll talk about some turns, and we'll do several demonstrations based on some various songs that I've selected that I think will help you to understand the style of gospel music. We'll basically stick with traditional gospel music because of its history, and I think you'll enjoy just going through bit by bit the segments and styles of gospel music. We're going to begin with a song that's very familiar to you. I've been playing piano for 42 years. Don't try to figure out how old I am, it doesn't matter. But I do want you to know that I enjoy playing piano since a very small time I've been playing. And one of the things that I've learned that there are so many styles that it's very important that you learn one specific style and learn it well and then go to the next. We're going to start with a song that many people are familiar with, and they usually consider it jazz or blues, but this song originated in the black church. And it's a song that many people immediately recognize, and it is Oh Lord, I want to be in the number, or when the saints go marching in. Now, some people say that's not gospel, but it originated in the black church. And so we're going to use that one because it's simple and it's something that I can show you how to build your skill and learn from one thing to another step to another level. We're going to start with just the melody. I think I'll play a little bit of the song first for you. And as I play the song, I think you'll understand where we're going to go. Simple melody because you basically are in the key of C. You'll only use 2 or 3, maybe 4 notes. I always play the melody of a song in my little finger. So when you're first starting, since we're going to be playing in chords, and I'm going to start with the right hand and work with the right hand alone, learn how to play the melody in your little finger. Oh, when the saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in. Now, let's take that same phrase and start again, and when we do it the second time, we're going to add a second note, which would be sometimes in an interval called a third, and we're going to harmonize. Now, I'm a vocalist, so quite frequently I think vocally where other people think in another realm of theory. But when I think of voices, I think of your soprano and the alto. So we're going to add a little alto or a lower third, okay? So now when we begin, we don't start with the A, but we're going to start with the G, and we'll be playing. More of the phrase than I intended to, but I think you'll get an understanding of what we're doing. Now we're going to add a third note, which would be the lowest note, and it's going to be forming a chord. We have 3 notes making the chord, and so it will sound like this. All right, I'll do that one more time for you. Oh, when the saints go marching. All right, I think you're getting it. All right, now the left hand is my fun hand. I love to use my left hand because I can make all kinds of sounds. When I was growing up, I played, of course, in the church and still do. And when I was a child, we didn't have a drum. So I had to make my rhythm with my left hand and make that beat so I could keep up with what was going on. We're going to start with the bass notes, and I'm going to, as I play the bass notes, I'll try to show you a pattern that we're going to use. We're in the key of C, and so we're going to be playing C and G a lot, all right, and we're going to play in octaves. Octaves would be from the first note, counting up 8, to the 8th note, and we will keep that octave, and it'll sound real full as we play it. So we're going to play C, G, C. E, G, C. Now, when I did that move, I did what is called walking the bass. Moving, we're going to go from C to G, and in our going, we're just going to add a few notes in between. So we go C, E, F, and F sharp and G, and then a D, G. All right, let's try it again. C, G, C. Now here we go walking. All right, and of course if we walked up, we can always walk back down. So we'll just go back down to C. All right, now let's try the right hand and the left hand together. There we go. Here we go, walking. Added a few things, but we'll work on that again. Try it one more time. For those of you who are used to chord patterns, you're in that first pattern, and then you stand right there, and then you're going to move. Okay. Now, that's a simple rendition of Saints Go Marching In. And again, we're going to gospelize it a little bit more by adding some fill-ins, all right? This time, I'm going to assume that you've learned just the basic song, just simply learning those few chords that we did. And let's talk about inversion for just a moment. All I did during the whole song was invert from my little finger to my thumb. I just kept moving that same chord. That C chord started here. Now notice what happens. We've got the first position that we're going to play, and then I take the E that was in my thumb and put it in my little finger. Did you see that? And then I took that next note and we made a little bit of change right there, but then we go right into the C chord again with the G at the top and the C in my thumb. Let me do that again. See that? All we're doing is inverting, going up. That's all we're doing. Keeps repeating the same thing over the same chord, but just changing the position of the note. Now we're going backwards. All right. Now let's add some fill-ins to that. Change where we walk with the thumb. So you're singing or playing. You're going to do this 3 times. The second time, and here's the third time. And then we're going to change to that. Right there. All right, now what we did, I didn't move my thumb yet because I wanted you to see the chord we're going to end with. So when you go, my thumb and my index finger. Oh, when the saints go on, boom, 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 boom. That's all you're doing. It's part of that. See that? Okay. And let's add this, which I call an echo, because sometimes you have a note that will have 4 beats, and you want to add something to it that will help to fill in, so you just won't have a dead sound. So I'll do that again. Notice what I have. Just added a B flat to that, okay? Oh, look at that. Now, that's a simple version of Saints Go Marching In. Now, I'm going to show you how you could, as you advance, could take this same song, this basic song that we just did, and we could add octaves to the melody. The melody I was playing in my little finger, this time we're going to play in the right hand. We're going to play some octaves and just dress it up a little bit. Much again. Now what we're doing, we're taking the melody and playing it in octaves. So you have, and we end with a chord with the G on each end, and then just adding a C and an E, which makes that C chord. Okay, I'll do that again. I always use the philosophy, if it's between the octaves, you should be able to play anything you want to in the middle. So that's basically what we do. We still have our C chord, but you notice it's in right here with an added G. And you could even do that again. I like to do a lot of little accents with little notes just added. Or you could do it in your left hand. Okay? Now when you're doing the ending of the song, it's important that you know how to end it. So we're going to look at the very last part of the song. And when the saints go marching in. Amen. That's what we're going to work on. So as we work on it, I want you to listen to the chords as well as watch the chords. So we're going, oh, when the saints, which is your C chord, go, and you have an A chord with an added G in the thumb. March, that's a D chord. Ching, which is your G chord with an added F in your C chord. Do that again. Saints go marching in. So you have C, A, D, G, C. Now what happens if you play the octave, it sounds fuller. And you notice that I'm playing basically between middle C and the high C and all of the bass. And that's important to realize that the sound, it'll sound real tinny if I play it like this. Now listen to the difference. Same chords, but you hear a different sound. So if you want a fullness and a warmth to it, my suggestion is to play between middle C and high and the first octave above middle C. And that'll give you the right sound. Again, we'll do that one more time. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, Lord, I want to be in the number. Oh, when the saints go marching in. And here's our amen chord. It's an F, an E flat, and an A. And then your C chord. Amen. I think you've got the idea. I'm going to play the song like I feel like playing it now, just to give you an idea of some added things you can do. Now, I know some of you say, stop, stop. I heard something. I want to hear that again. An ending that you can use. This ending, you have a G in your right hand, a B flat in your left hand. So you have opposing notes going down. For those of you who want to be more technical, you will be able to refer to the book and they will give you exactly what's going if you read music. So you've got there's another move you could do. Which is a fill-in. I hope that I've given you enough challenges within the song when the saints go marching in that you'll start from just the beginning level, start with that right hand first, using the melody in your little finger and adding your voices until you have a chord, work with that until you can do it quite well, and then start with your left hand and use those octaves. I think you'll find it to be very, very, very exciting. Once you get the sound you want, move on to another song. Now we're going to look at a song that's called a spiritual. Spirituals have a great meaning in Black sacred music because it's the foundation of many of the songs that you hear even in the 1990s, even today. This song is called It's Me, O Lord, and it's one of those songs that you learn in elementary school. but I wanted to use it because it's a simple song, a simple tune, and again, we can break it down. I'm going to play it like I would like to interpret it, and then we'll work from the most basic thing all the way to the most difficult. Now, that sounds like, oh my goodness. For those of you who may not be familiar with it, it might sound like it's real difficult, but you'll find that most of the movement is right about the center of the piano. Now let's do it again, but this time I'll try the right hand alone. And as I play the right hand, I'll start from the basic melody in my little finger. It's me, it's me, it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. It's me, it's me, it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. We're going to add that second voice, my alto, and we go a third down to the F, and we are playing in the key of F this time. Let's make a chord at this time, and this time we're going to move down an extra note, okay? It's and notice I changed one little note, and that was the D. Let me do that again for you. The first phrase, standing in the need of prayer. It's me, it's me, it's me, oh Lord. We changed that to a D instead of the C. We played a D because we want to resolve, or we want to end the song. All right, let's work with the left hand. And we're going to just do a simple bass. It's me, it's me, it's me, oh Lord. We're doing that walking again. So we go F, C, F, E, D, C, C, F. I changed it. And I'm good for changing things in the middle of the string. So let's do it again. It's me, it's me, it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. All right, let's do it again. It's me, it's me, it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. Let's do that much with the left and right hand. It's me, it's me, it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. It's me, it's me, it's me, oh Lord. And now we're going to do that walk. We jumped from a D to an A. All right, and then do your B flat, B natural, C. Standing in the need of, and back to your root, F. Let's do that again. It's me, it's me, it's me, oh Lord. See that? Me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. It's me, it's me, it's me, oh Lord. So we're really repeating the same pattern 2 times. Let's try it again. It's me, it's me, it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. It's me, it's me, it's me, oh Lord. Now we're going to do that little fancy walk and go from a D chord and move to A, B flat, B natural, and go to your C, and then to your F chord. Now, let's add a little bit more to that. Once you've got that foundation, let's add some fill-ins and some turnarounds, okay? So let's try It's Me, It's Me, It's Me, oh Lord. Oh, we added that. It's me, it's me, it's me, oh Lord. Standing in the need of prayer. Now, we've got that standing in the need of prayer. We need to have something, because it's really, if you standing in the need of prayer, you've got 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very boring if you don't do something with it. So let's fill in with this little turn with a C, and then you're going to do a grace note where you play the A flat and quickly move to the A natural. So you're going, and you'll have also a third above that A, the C note. So you're going, I call it a rocking motion. C, then your grace note. In quick motion. You're staying in that F chord. We're still in that F chord. We're still playing the F chord. What we've done, we played the C, the A flat, which is your grace note, and your A and C, B flat and D, back to that grace note and your A and C, F, C, B natural, B flat. So standing in the need of prayer. It's me, oh Lord. Remember that turn, remember that walking with the A natural, B flat, B natural. Then we're playing an F chord, but we have a C in our left hand. And back to your F. Now, let me play it one more time, just in case you forgot, okay? It's me, it's me, it's me, oh Lord. Now, you can do that. You want to fill in? Play octaves in both the left and the right hand. So you got bum 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 bum. It's me, it's me, it's me, oh Lord. Standing in the need of prayer. And hear that feel? It's me, oh Lord. Standing in the need of prayer. I'll play it very slowly for those of you who didn't pick it up. It's me, it's me, it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. Boom, 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 boom. It's me, it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. Now we could do another style with that same song where you use a stride. And when I was growing up, there were some people who were, of course, much older than I, and I would hear them play. If you would listen to some old albums or some old recordings, you will hear this style of playing done basically during the time of Thomas Dorsey, Mahalia Jackson, Arizona Drains, where the piano players used a lot of, where they would take the bass note and then they would break it up and play a chord immediately after it. And one of the things you'll hear a lot will be sevenths that give it a fuller sound and a sound that's a little bit different. So let's try. It's me, it's me, it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. It's me, it's me, it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. It's me, it's me, it's me, oh Lord, standing in I'll slow it down one more time because I know I did some different things that you didn't see in the first rendition of It's Me. So you're playing F, A, C sharp, or G and an A, D, and then a D, F and A, B flat, B A, B flat, B natural, C, then your F chord, C, C, E, and B flat, back to your F. So it's me, it's me, it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. It's me, it's me, it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. And that's a typical church ending with an F, and then an E flat, A, C, F, D, A flat, B natural, F, D flat, G, B flat, F, C, F, and G. So you're doing bump, 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 bump. You're going down the scale in thirds. That's all you're doing, thirds. And in your left hand, that's all it is. E flat, D, D flat, C. And your F is holding the whole thing together. Keep that F down in your little finger. Standing in the need of prayer. Hear it? Bump, 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 bump. A little old fashioned. Watching over me, my Lord, all night, all day. I know that the angels keep watching over me. I said all night, all day. The angels keep watching over me, my Lord, all night. I said all day. I know that the angels keep watching over me. Now I wanted to start this song by singing it because we're getting ready to look at something a little bit differently than we did the other songs. This particular song I sang, and it's a rendition of an old spiritual, but it has been gospelized. That's my term, gospelized. And when we play it, there's a difference in the way I played this particular song comparing the other songs. I was singing, you have like a choir or a group or a soloist who might be singing. So when you play, you have to embellish the music that surrounds the song. So in this song, I didn't really play the melody, but what I was seeking to do was to embellish the song so you could possibly hear some angels fluttering around. So let's look at this. My introduction, and we are in the key of E flat. Now, one of the terms that you hear are turns that you hear me play a lot. All right, let's look at that first, and then we'll do that introduction again. You hear an E chord. There's that eighth, or not eighth, but the grace note. I'm using G flat and going to a G natural. We have a B flat chord, B flat, E flat, G and B flat again. And then I take my thumb and play the A, and then the A flat. So you're getting it. Let's try that again. Flat, B flat, E flat, G, B flat, and E. And then you're going to change it with the D flat. And remember when we talked about playing in thirds? That's what we're playing. Almost. The angels. And sometimes just a slight arpeggio will be good to start an introduction. So you might have in octaves. I'll try it again. B flat, C, D, E flat. There's so many different ways to begin a song in traditional gospel music that you can be very innovative, but I've really shown you 3 different ways to start the song. Angels, you take the last part of the chorus. This is always good to start, especially if you're getting ready to play for a group or a soloist. Give them that oomph that they need. So you just play a chord. I have a G in my left hand, and then E flat, G, B, and the E flat, A flat. What we're doing, we're moving the bass up and moving the right hand down. So we're going G with E flat, G, B, and E, oh, that's a B flat. Then an A flat, C, E flat, A flat, and C. Then a B flat, E flat, G, and B flat. And then that's an A natural, E flat, G flatted, A, D, A flat, D, F, and A flat. All right, now just for those of you who are afraid of the flats, let me play that in C just for a moment. This time I have an E in the left hand, a C, E, G, and C. F in the left hand, A, C, F, and A. G, G chord, G, C, E, and G. Then I moved a half step to an F sharp, C, E, E flat, G flat, and an A in your left hand. Then your B natural, F, B, D, and F, and then into your C chord. All you're doing is walking. You're walking down with your right hand, and you're walking up with your bass with these octaves. E, F, F sharp, G, A, B, C. The goal is to get to the C chord because it's the chord you're playing in or the key you're playing in. So you're going. Okay, all night, same thing. Okay. Since it is easier for many of you to learn in the key of C, although I sang it in E flat, I'm going to go ahead and continue in C. Now remember, we're accompanying the voice. So you don't have to play every note that the singer sings. On the first part it was all night. And what you can do is just lay back and play C chords and just play with the notes that are in between. So look what I'm doing. All night. And all I'm playing is a C chord, then a G chord with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. With an E flat, okay? So you have a G octave, F, B, E flat, and G. And then back to your C chord. So the person singing all night. All day. And what I did, we're getting ready to move to another position in the song. So I have a C in my left hand, a B flat, C, E, and G. I have a C chord with a B flat added. Okay? And then where do you think we're going to go? A normal place, you count 4. Where do we end? 1, 2, 3, 4. We end on the F. Angels, keep watching over me. Back to that C chord. My Lord, E, F, G, A, B. Where we're going? The only place we can go is to C. All night. Now you say, oh my goodness, what was all of that? All it was were octaves or thirds. So we start with the C chord, then an F chord, a G chord, and then we got fancy and we rocked it. And when we rocked it, we had a G and then an E, G, then an F, A, back to the E, G with that little grace note. Remember that grace note is fun. And then rock it to your G, and then your index finger goes to the F sharp or G flat, F natural, and then you're back into your C. C chord. All night. And the whole time, the left hand is walking up to the C, because you're going to go back to your C. All night. Hear it? All day. And what that is, again, your C, B flat, you've got a C chord with that 7, I want to say a 7. You've got a C chord with a B flat. And then where we're going? We're going to move back to that is 1, 4. Where's your F? F, A, C, F, angels. Now, the person singing the angels, you need to do something. You just can't sit there. So add a chord if you don't do anything but that. And all that is an F chord with a C on the bottom. The angels keep watching. Add an E flat to that F chord. Over, where we're going, to the C. Me, my Lord. All night. And you notice as the left hand was walking back to the C, I did something with that right hand. All night. Oh, now you have an E in your left hand, and I have an A flat, B, D, and E in my right hand. And we've got to go somewhere with that, so we're going to move to A, playing an A chord, because we're getting ready to resolve the song. All day, I know the angels keep watching. Now we have a D chord, and then a G chord, and then a C chord, F chord, and a C. One more time and we'll finish with the song. And it's again, C chord. Remember, you don't have to play anything but accompaniment. All day. Now, perhaps you've learned that and you've accomplished it, and you want to add something else. A good filler is just, I don't know the term for it, but I call it my sweet sound. So you have a C, E, and an A. And let me play it first as it would be. All night. All day. You hear that? What you have is a C, E, and G, C, E, A. Then a B natural, E flat, A flat, and then a B flat, E and G, with the C being your root. So you got all night, all day. I know the angels, there's your F, keep watching. Now you heard me do something. The angels keep watching over me, my Lord. Here we go. Move it in, all back to that C. All night. All day. There was an E and then an A, D. Now that will give you a lot to work with, but you take that portion by portion, and as you do that bit by bit, you will learn that you can add in so many fillers with F-I-L-L-E-R-S, so many fillers without any problem, all night, all day. Let's look at an old hymn, and let's work with this hymn and see what we can do to improvise a hymn. Some of you have hymn books, and you can read the notes, but you don't know what to do with it afterwards. What you see is what you play. For instance, if you have What a Friend We Have in Jesus is a familiar hymn. Well, what can you do with that to embellish it so it won't sound so straight and stiff? Let's take the first phrase. usually what you actually have in the hymn book will be the voicings. You have your soprano, your alto, your tenor, and your bass voices. So as you're playing, what a friend we have in Jesus, all our sins and griefs to bear. All right? Let's take that, and remember when I was just basically talking about making a chord? Take the top note, which is your melody usually. The next note, and I'm reading from, if I would have a chart, you have your soprano, you have your alto, and then you go, well, where am I going to make my chord? Take the top note in the bass, which is your tenor voice, and place it in your right hand. Those of you who have a hymn book, try it. You may not try it with What a Friend. I'm playing this in the key of F. And I think usually What a Friend is if it's in anything else, it would be an E flat, maybe an A flat. But the same technique. Take the top note, the second note, and then take your tenor note that's in your bass, and it'll be the top note in the bass clef. Take it and use it as your chord. So you're playing what a friend we have, Jesus, all our sins and griefs to bear. And I added the B flat to that C chord, okay? Now, you say, well, what am I going to do with my left hand? Take your left hand and play the bottom note that's in the bass clef. Play it as an octave. So you have... Now, there will be times that when you're reading a piece of music that's a hymn, that it seems like the bottom note or that tenor voice doesn't fit where it should fit. You can take that note and invert it anywhere. For example, if the F was not there, okay, I think the next one, if it was in the key of F, would be a B flat. That you may have the soprano will be singing and the alto will be more than likely it'll sound like that with the F as the alto. And you have this note and it's a B flat and you're saying, I can't spread my hand that far. You don't have to. Take that B flat that's in the tenor voice and put it within your chord, in your F chord. Instead of it being right here, place it be in the middle of the F and the D that you have and place it right in the middle. And that will still work and you'll still have an F in your left hand. All right? Now, once you accomplish reading, those of you who read strictly by music, after you accomplish being able to place a chord in your right hand, although you only have two voices or two notes in your upper staff, and you add the third one, which comes from the bass, into your right hand. Then the next thing you need to do is to get a little tempo, and we'll do a little embellishment. So you've learned, what a friend we have in Jesus. All our sins and griefs to bear. What a privilege to care. Now, you'll find out what a friend we have in Jesus and what a privilege it is to carry will be the exact same, exactly the same in the movements. Listen to the first line. What a friend we have in Jesus. Now listen to the next part. What a privilege to carry. So if you learn the first line and the third line, you'll find out you've already learned the first and third. Now let's learn the second and fourth. All our sins and griefs to bear. you know the first line. What a privilege to carry. Go a half step. Everything to God in prayer. Let's do that. Everything. Inversions. F chord. Move the F from the thumb to the little finger. Move the A from the thumb to the little finger. And then, and that's B flat, D, and G. A, C, F, G, C, F, E. All our sins. So, and we could do it with a stride. I'm using one finger, but usually you use the octave. Now, I'm not talking because I want you to see this. I don't want to disrupt you. Okay? All right, so you have two styles, and we've started from the simplest form of playing, What a Friend, from the hymn book, and progressing and embellishing the song until you have a gospel sounding What a Friend We Have in Jesus.